headed out to my first op session at the Carquinez Model Railroad Society. Don't know what to expect. We'll find out. This is John. He's our intrepid safari driver today.
That's right.
It's weird. I always end up being the filmer guy, so other people end up driving. Well, why did you want to drive? I'm kind of curious about that, because I was prepared to drive today, John.
Well, being the only notorious zipper in the group, I figured, you know, you were worried about getting there on time, and this way we'll get there on time, and you can yell at me and everyone else while we're driving.
First things first, though, we must have the coffee.
That's right.
So we're headed over to...
We have to make sure you're friendly. You have to have coffee.
Well, I don't know. If I have enough, it might backfire. Like I told you earlier, I've never done this before, but John's done op sessions.
I have.
So what do you think we should expect here today?
Well, looks like it's pretty popular. All the slots got filled, so I'm assuming there'll be a good number of people there, and you know, it'll be a good time. It sounds like they've got it's quite planned out. You know, they've done this a number of times, so should be good.
We don't switch that in. That's with the open car with a little display. We don't switch that track.
Yeah, he said he wanted to change something.
And the individual that does it is handicapped, and I'm not telling you how he's handicapped. Passenger trains, stop at all passenger stations and wait a minimum of 5 minutes. This works out to 15 minutes on a 3-to-1 fast clock. All mainline trains bringing cars to Oakland or Sparks must go to the engine facility and wait for 15 minutes before they're ready for use. Engine number 2 is going to be 4803. And then your last engine, or engine number 3, is going to be 1005. So now what you want to do is take your throttle.
So the last one's going to be facing the other way?
Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah.
And then the one in the middle?
We don't care which way you face it.
Oh, there it is. 6 will be the switch lights. All right.
Yeah, I would stop anywhere you can.
Let's do a little test of it.
This side moves you up 4 at a time on your speed steps. So usually, and then you don't want to knock your conductor on his butt, because he'll come up there with his wet pants and
give you they'll read it. Yeah, they'll read it. Okay, so would we be asking for...
No, you're free to clear. You're out of the yard.
Okay. So I honked my horn, but let me make sure my light's on. So far, so good. Got the train out of the yard just fine. Now we're just going down the main line on Donner Pass. This is that red flag area. I had to slow down. Safer for the work crew here. Here's a work train. Oh, that is the work train. Is that the work train?
Yeah.
What's the purpose of having a work zone like this?
It causes the crews to have to pay a little more of attention and then work around where in the real railroad they may take a track out to do some servicing on it, and we're trying to simulate that during the op session to add some realism. Now, if you didn't know this on the real train, they know how long it is. And there's two like odometers in them. And so what they'll do is they'll zero out one of them, and so they know when the rear of the train is past them, so they can pick up speed. Right. Because they can't always see the rear of the train.
Alright, so I'm at the Sacramento yard here, the east end of the Sacramento yard. I'm having to hold till there's clearance on my track, and the yardmaster here is going to have me leave the train that I have, which is a Sacramento bound train, in the yard, and then I'm going to pick something up that's going to Oakland. So I'm going to apparently be, I don't know what you'd call that, through power to Oakland for a different train set.
Power move.
Or, right, well, it's actually no, I'm taking a consist out of the yard. He's just getting it ready for me.
Oh, okay.
And this is Jamie. He came with us today.
Hey guys.
I've cut off my caboose here so that I can pick it up with my new train that I'm going to be picking up here in the Sacramento yard. Alright, so I got my train, I picked up my caboose, I'm headed to Oakland, and luckily all my cars are headed to Oakland too, so I don't have to stop anywhere.
It's fancy.
Okay, and we got this logo that thinks he's an engineer that doesn't know what he's driving a train.
Who, you? Me? I think the FRA has rules against using your phone while you're driving, huh? I've slowed down again because there's another work area set up just past the bridge.
Yeah, you want to stop anywhere where you are now?
So it turns out that there's a passenger train headed my way, and it's having to go through the single track of work area, so I had to stop here on the bridge. So we're gonna wait for it's an Amtrak, we're gonna wait for it to come through and then be on our way. So I'm just checking the switches here. I'm on that top track. I'm just double checking. This is the work train right here. And it looks like the passenger train, in fact, set the switches back to where they were. So I'm ready to go. I've only gone up to 10 because I'm keeping my speed restricted through the work zone over here.
Yeah, you're a bit overpowered.
Well, yeah, I know. There's no trains more than 25 cars anyway, so
Yeah.
maybe they're making stories that they need to be more power and open, so it's just tied
They're
down.
just really heavy freight cars.
Yeah, or that.
Overloaded.
I think there's enough space.
I was looking. Yeah. If I wasn't, you would have done it. You didn't check the switches in.
Learn anything? Yeah. Stamp collecting is a lot more stamp.
Depends who you're doing it with. So it depends on who you're doing it with. So I'm going to count the cards and let my opening yard master know what I have for him here. Wow, grand total of 9 cards coming into Oakland.
Sean,
Sir,
what I'll have you do is you'll come around the helix, coming eastbound, and I'll put you on this track right here.
okay, I got 9 cards for you. They terminate here, so.
Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the whole string in, and we're going to drop them on track number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So you're going to go around the helix,
Okay.
back through the freight yard to track number 6.
Okay.
Yeah, what it does is throws all the switches you need to bring you around.
And then out.
And then what we're going to do And once you get back there, what's going to happen is, I can remember which way I went.
Did I just pass that?
No. Yeah, you can. What's happened is, you're over here and you've gone up here. Yeah. Come around here, and we want to go into the yard.
Oh, so this is the yard there. Oh, that's the main, right?
Yeah, okay. You want to go into track number 6. Okay, so now you're coming in the yard. You're lined up for track 6. So go ahead and come on now. But now you're at 10 miles an hour.
I want to be able to have another train clear that switch there, right?
I usually go down past the magnet. That way you know you're clear. There you go. Cut your caboose off. And then take your train all the way down to the end.
I gotta take this car out, and then these two have to come over to the green. This is the track you wait to leave, right? That's what I'm saying. No, this is the track. So what are you doing over there? Oh, that's not. I'm working on this up there, which I just started working on yesterday, which is exactly the distribution center right there.
I made it to Oakland without blowing anything up, so I think I did it right. By rule now, I have to take the power to the, what's it called, the engine facility, right?
Got to take on fuel and sand.
Did you crash anything?
I lost a bunch of cars over here and totally didn't notice.
Oh, for real?
Someone else told me. Yeah. I was way over there by the time I found out.
Well, I made it down the hill.
I didn't hear any screams, so I guess no one died.
Yeah, I actually did it. You having fun?
Yeah, how about you?
It was fun.
This is my second train.
I'm about to pick my second train up down there.
All right.
I guess you must be having fun.
It's good. It's good.
Hey, Jamie, which job are you working here?
It's a mainline freight,
Yeah?
and I got some BNSF and Union Pacific power.
Where did you come from?
I came from the Pleasanton Club.
No, I mean from on the layout.
Oh, Sparks.
Okay, so Sparks to Oakland.
Sparks to Oakland, yep.
You should be lined up now.
Okay.
And which track did you put me in on?
6.
Okay, so you're lined up.
I have an ES44 DC leading and an SD70M trailing. So. And the best of both EMD and GE.
Gee, they run really nice.
Yeah, they do. Yep. They feel repairs, yeah.
So, in case they haven't had enough of me yet, the boss here told me it's okay to go again.
Good.
So I have a chance to mess up something else now.
Yep, we'll get you out of here.
That was me putting DCC and sound into an HO scale locomotive.
How'd that go?
It went fine, it worked. That was a great thing, it worked. And you know, there was a real thrill when I put it on the track, and it was good. It didn't blow up, you know?
Now, so tell me about your mother.
I feel like I'm under the lights and the glare off of the thing. What's really funny is, for the people watching, if this makes it into the video, was watching John's face as he was doing that. Because he was making the zooming up and zooming back faces as well as just like that.
Now you know if this doesn't make it in, it's a conspiracy.
RC Cola, the breakfast of champions.
I thought that was Coors.
Alright, so as I've stated many times already, this was my first ever ops session. I'm told by my buddy John, who's done a lot of ops sessions, that it was pretty laid back. I've heard stories of hardcore ops sessions that sound more like work than enjoyment, so I can believe that. I really liked the simulated work sections that the session planner Frank included. While it was probably simple and routine for someone who does this all the time, it threw an interesting dynamic into the operations for me, having to wait for higher priority trains and having to normalize the crossovers after negotiating the section was pretty cool. I was also really impressed with the car cards. I didn't really talk about it much on the program itself. They had information about the car, but they also had a photo of the car right on the card. Come to find out, my friend Marty took up the project of creating photos of every car being used in the op sessions, so it could be included on the cards like that. Very cool. That made identifying the cars in the consist much easier. I also think the yardmasters did a great job because when I was handed the little clipboard with my car cards, they were in order as they appeared on the train. In the final run I made back up to Sparks from Oakland, I had some cars in my consist that had to be cut off in Sacramento before continuing to Sparks. I thought that was a cool dynamic to add as well. Want to thank the C.M.R.S. for letting me come run a train in the session. Special shout outs to Marty Lockmiller for inviting me to the sessions repeatedly. I'm really glad I was finally able to make time to do it. Thanks to Robert Lopez for getting me signed up, Mike Garrigan for his advice prior to the session, and huge thanks to Frank Grieman for allowing me to run his BNSF power, helping me navigate the layout, and for the use of his NCE controller. Thanks, Frank. Really, really appreciate that. Also have to thank John Wiley for driving, Jamie West for accompanying us, and the biggest thanks goes to my wife Sydney for capturing so much of this event on camera for this video. I really enjoyed this experience, and I think I'll be looking to run in some other op sessions in the future. This brings me to you, the viewer. Did you like this video? Would you like to see more like it, where I go run in an op session? Did you learn anything? Did I leave anything out? Put a comment in the comment section below to let me know. If you found the video entertaining or informative, feel free to share it with your friends on social media. Also, let me know by pushing the thumbs up button. If it sucks and you hate me, push the thumbs down button, and don't forget to leave a disparaging comment. That way I can ridicule you publicly later. Thanks for watching and make it a great day.
Here with Dirtbag. Dirtbag got the train set up. Dirtbag actually brought the train. What do you think, Dirtbag?